Tonight, a local 911 dispatcher facing criminal charges in connection with a woman's death. Good evening, I'm Ken Rice. Last week we reported that a lawsuit was filed against this dispatcher, and now KDK's Jennifer Barrasso breaking the news that the man is now charged with failing to send help for a woman who later died. And tonight she's learned this is part of a bigger investigation. Jen.
That's right. Well, Leon Price turned himself in earlier today. It's unclear if he still works for Greene County 911. Now, the DA saying he has launched a full investigation. He'll look into things like training, and he says changes are needed. Meantime, Diana Cronk's daughter says she feels some relief. She also says change needs to happen.
I'm so happy that we're getting justice for my mother. This is all I wanted, was for him to be held accountable.
Kelly Tichenal has waited nearly 2 years for justice for her mother, Diana Cronk.
I mean, it pisses me off, honestly, because she should still be alive today. And I'm thankful for the DA stepping up and pressing charges against him.
Greene County 911 dispatcher Leon Price, who is named in a federal lawsuit, is charged with involuntary manslaughter and recklessly endangering another person in Cronk's death.
Because Ms. Cronk was denied services, there was a policy in place where they need to respond to these services. We believe his actions were reckless.
It was July 1st, 2020, 2 years ago this Friday, when Cronk's daughter called 911 saying her mother was turning yellow and was unresponsive. Price initially said he would send an ambulance, but then began repeatedly telling Tichenal that they needed her mother's consent to transport, even though Tichenal told him she wasn't able to speak. Price even suggested Tichenal hang up and call back later. No ambulance was ever dispatched, and Diana Cronk died the next day. The DA says Price denied medical services to Cronk when there were 3 ambulances available for dispatch, and he alleges Price's actions were reckless and resulted in Cronk's death, and that Price violated protocol and the county's own procedures by refusing to dispatch an ambulance to help the dying woman. Now, he says his investigation is growing, probing into Greene County 911 management to see if this was a result of a potential unwritten policy.
Well, I want to know why this happened in my county. I want to know why services weren't provided. I want to know, was there an informal policy that's outside of the actual procedures?
It's unclear if Price still works as a dispatcher. The county solicitor wouldn't comment, neither would county commissioners. Russo and Cronk's family agree they want to make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else.
Changes need to be done. That's why we're doing this investigation, to find out why these services weren't provided.
Whoever's in charge, they need to make changes and make sure that this never happens again, because this is not right.
The DA wouldn't say if more charges are coming. Meantime, Leon Price is out on bond. Reporting live, Jennifer Barrasso, KDKA News.